Are you dying?
I'm going to die. I'm worked to death, Justin. I'm worked to death. I'm wrecked.
Do you have a hangover after last night? Do you,
Justin? No. I was perfect. I was up at the, as you know, I was up at the screck of dawn. Yeah, I was late to bed last night. Now I have to say, because we were at the launch of the Belfast Whiskey Week for the Belfast Whiskey Awards, and I was slightly late getting to bed. I run into a guy, and we ended up chatting to about, well, it was after 3 in the morning, and yeah. So then I've been doing tours today, Justin. Part of the Belfast Whiskey Week walking tours. I've literally home 15 minutes ago.
And I happened to notice that some of our regulars were on tour with you today.
Some of the regulars were actually on tour. Yes, they were.
Right.
William and Frank made it this evening, and it was eventful to say the least. Yeah, it was eventful to say the least. Oh, there's Williams. William's on the train.
He's on the train. He's actually watching us from the train. That's far out. That is far out. But this looks mighty tonight. The crack was mighty. Look at this here. This is you all enjoying eating. Look at that there.
Yes. Now, there's a bit of a story to this, Justin, because you have a picture of my erstwhile helper, Patrick, young Paddy.
I do. Yes, I can find it.
A fine young man he is. A hell of a guy.
I will. I'll be able to find him. Yes.
Paddy. I'm doing the tours between. I'm doing one at 12 o'clock, and then I'm doing one at 6 o'clock. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, Marty at 6 o'clock. Patrick, I was there. Patrick wasn't there. Now, Paddy's carrying some of the booze. Paddy carrying a lot of the booze. And Paddy says to me, sorry, I rang Paul, who's running the show, and I says, Paul, where's Paddy? I don't know. I'll give him a quick ring. Paddy's on his way. Then he rings me back again and says, Paddy hasn't got anything to eat. He's starving. Can you stop and he can get one of the tribal burgers from Tribal Burger? Right? Tribal Burger. See? I ate one of them earlier on, Justin. Absolutely delicious. It's lovely. It's dead nice. Oh, honestly, there's all the sauce and all was over in my chin and all that. Anyway, so I says to Paddy, comes over with the whiskey. And I says, Paddy, know what you do? Run over to Tribal Burger. Go and get yourself something to eat, and I'll meet you there. Sounds like a good plan, doesn't it, Justin? He can have a burger. I can do a bit of a walking tour. We'll then go over to Tribal Burger. I'll tell everybody about the Belfast Whiskey Week burger. And then we'll go on our way. So when I get there, Paddy's not there. I says, where he's from? I said, this is what happens when people think. Just stay where you're at and I'll come to you, as agreed. So I rings Paddy. I says, Paddy, where are you at? I'm in Tribal Burger, he says. I says, no, you're not, because I'm standing outside it. No, I'm standing there, he says. I'm in here. Paddy didn't realise there's 2 Tribal Burgers in Belfast. Paddy ran from City Hall to Botanic up at Queen's to go for the burger. Meanwhile, the Tribal Burger is supposed to be at is about 30 seconds walk away. I says, I take it you're in the one in Botanic. It's just about, what, 3/4 of a mile up the road.
Why did you do that?
I says, you've got the bloody whiskey. He was carrying 6 bottles of whiskey with him. So he had to run from Botanic Garden all the way down to the Tribal Burger. So we got everybody there. We got everybody to have a burger if they wanted one. They got burgers and they loved them. But I laughed. He came in. He was a dishevelled wreck, Justin. This is funny as stuff.
Well, this morning you had me walk over with a load of whiskey from one hotel to another one, and then back again, and then Paul had to take it all the way back again. I mean, what was that all about?
It was, listen, teething problems. Everything's going all right. People have been enjoying themselves and going into stuff and so on and so forth. But it's just teething problems, and that sure everything works out. Everybody enjoys themselves.
I know. There's Frank Hearn's sound advice. There he says, evening all, home from Marty's tour this evening. Excellent. I would recommend you book one on the Belfast Whiskey Week website. Yes. Yeah. Which is dead easy to find.
Honestly, I'm doing 2 tours every day, 12 o'clock and 6 o'clock every day. It's not all whiskey. It's mainly about Belfast, with whiskey stuff thrown in, some tips and stuff I know a little bit about, or various bits and pieces, things to do with the history of Belfast whiskey, a little bit wider context, maybe a bit more to do with up here in the north. It's a bit of a chit chat. You tell me stuff that you know, ask me some questions. If I know the answer, I know the answer. If I don't, I don't. And that's a bit of a laugh and a giggle. We have a bit of grub here and there, and a wee bit of food. So that's basically what we're doing. It's just, as I say, we have a number of whiskies. Some okay, some I'm not that wild keen on. A couple of real crackers every so often. Who knows what we're going to do tomorrow? But it's one thing we'll try and do is we'll try and have a laugh. All right.
Well, there's a new guy on board there.
Who?
Christopher, what was he on the tour tonight?
Christopher, he was on the tour with us. You don't know, Justin. He says to us, he says, "I watch the show every week." I says, "Well, comment, like, and share. Do what Justin tells us."
And that's the first time he's ever commented. Yeah. It is.
That's because we got him drunk earlier on. He's half a dozen whiskies in.
Well, that shows you that it isn't just about whiskey. If you can bring your wife along and she isn't into whiskey, you can certainly enjoy the tour.
I think she enjoyed a couple.
Yeah.
Some of them I don't think she was overly keen on, but I think she enjoyed it. But have no sympathy for Paddy Murray. Have no sympathy for him. The sweat was running off. I was in stitches. I thought it was the funniest thing I've had seen in ages. But look, Justin, look. Do you want to show a picture of the burger? Look what I have, Justin.
Hold on. Are they vouchers?
Yes, Justin. Look, everyone's burger.
Are they vouchers for free burgers? Are they? Right enough.
Yes. Oh, this is for a free donut, Justin. Mm-hmm.
Right.
Lovely donuts.
Notice I wasn't entrusted with them.
Look, Justin. Look at many of them. Look. Mm-hmm. Every burgers. I'll just be handing these out to people. Eat burgers, folk, and you'll not get one. You'll be away where they'll be doing stuff like honestly, really, really nice burger down in Tribal. If you want the Belfast Whiskey Week burger, you have to go to the one on Calendar Street. Don't go to the one in Botanic that other agent did. Go to the one on Calendar Street. The burger is beef patty, pulled pork, whiskey barbecue sauce made with Teeling whiskey. Found out tonight, made with Teeling whiskey. Delicious.
Wow,
really nice.
looks good.
Really
that looks really good. It looks really good. Mm-hmm. Wow. Succulent looking. Succulent. Very good. Good.
Absolutely delicious. Yeah. Jordy Burke's commenting on my t-shirt. I drink and I know things. I know a little bit. Yep. I know a little bit of stuff, but I drink a lot, and that way it compensates. Yeah. But no. I've cracked open this beautiful thing here. Cracked open this tonight because I'm just in the mood for that. It's a East cast. It's lovely stuff.
Is that the one that Thomas Jones was talking about? I bought a bottle of Bushmills 10-year-old today for €30. No.
Does that say 10-year-old Bushmills on?
I can't see. It's that small on the screen tonight.
Thomas,
the sentence.
€30 for. I mean, that's a bargain. You have to say that's an absolute bargain for a 10-year-old single malt for 30.
Is that the blue one? The 10-year-old one is that the blue label?
No, that's the 12-year-old.
That's the 12-year-old, right?
Would you ever go back to sleep?
I'm knackered.
There's Fiona. Fiona, do you wake up okay today? Fiona was out last night, but she was having a mighty time. Good on you, girl. Absolute pleasure seeing you on David. Oh, Frank was telling me Frank is doing the short cross tour on Monday. Is down the Redamon? I have to say it right, Fiona, don't we? Redamon, the state. We're going down to see you there. Yeah, looking forward to David's looking to seeing the footage from last night. Yeah,
I literally, the footage is twirling as I do this. It's actually twirling as I do it, and I'm just hoping I didn't do it in high definition because it takes longer to render. So it's twirling at the minute. So me and Marty are filling for time for the next 20 minutes to make sure it's ready.
I haven't even had time to do news this week, but I have one bit of news. One bit of news: the crowdfunding for our friends over at Sleeve League is launched. Just want to check to see how much they've raised so far. The target was 1.5 million euro, and they've reached 1.8 million euro. So there's only 1 day left. If you want to sign up to this, you need to get on board. You need to jump on board with Sleeve League, who are, as well, I think one of our favourite whiskies here. One of our favourite distilleries here. Top drawer people they are, and just everybody knows on here knows how much we respect them, like James and Moira. Now he's told us, they laid down their 500th cast this week, so they did, and there's going to be a few new releases, I'm led to believe. So we can all look forward to that.
Oh,
yes, on the same sort of similar vein as to what's been released before, and there ain't nothing wrong with those. I mean, really, really top drawer stuff. Oh, David, yes. I just have to say a wee thing. I just see David and Fiona. One of the whiskies I had earlier on today, we had a short cross, the rye, and I paired it with KP salt and vinegar peanuts, and everybody loved them. I've done this before. Salt and vinegar peanuts go really well with that rye whiskey of yours, David and Fiona. So try those.
Okay.
Because your whiskey's not sweet. It's not sweet. So whenever you put that sort of savoury, salty, briny thing to it, works really well.
Okay, very, very, very good indeed. Yeah. So yes, that's one item in news. Now, there's questions that have been asked tonight. Well, I do like it when questions are asked. Let me see. Remember Barry Connor from Kennedy Castle? Kennedy Castle. He says, "How you doing, lads? Long time no chat. Need to get a bottle of our newest release, Kennedy Castle Single Malt Cider Cask finish up to you."
Absolutely. Barry, you know where we are. All you have to do is tell us when you want to run it, and we'll get the miniatures sent out to our guys. Let's be honest, that were blend. That wee man down there thought it was about as tasty a thing as he'd tried in a long time. He loved it, didn't he?
I did. Point your finger to the other side of the screen, because in real life I'm over there. You see,
You're over there.
What I mean?
It's
mirror image. It's mirror image.
I don't
know. If I point up there, I'm pointing the wrong way. But if I point that hand up, it's the right way. But in real life, it's like that. But it's not, because it's not real. It's an illusion. It's an illusion. Let me see. Mark Kerr is asking the ultimate question tonight.
Oh shit!
Now remember, listen. If you're online at the minute, we're on YouTube, we're on Facebook, we're LinkedIn, we're Twitch, we're on Telegram, we're on Anchor and Spotify, and wherever you get your podcast from. Just ask your smart speaker to play the podcast, right? So make sure you hit us up. Make sure you like us. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you comment, like, and share, because that's helped spread the word about whiskey. So this is the ultimate question tonight. Mark Kerr is saying, right, have you not had one yet? And he's talking about these things. I mean, look at that there. Look at that burger. Look at it. It's succulent. It's succulent.
It was absolutely delicious, Justin. I know. Genuinely, you're sitting there, you sort of really thing in your mouth, aren't you? Be honest.
Listen, I only had duck tonight, and that would be fabulous.
What do you mean you only had duck? You shouldn't be fucking eating duck. What way do I point?
Why not?
This way.
That way, yeah.
You shouldn't be eating duck. You know I love ducks.
All right.
I like my ducks. You shouldn't be eating them.
All right. Listen, this is Frank Hearn coming back. I mean, it must
Uh-huh.
be over a year ago since we did the Kennedy Castle. Kennedy Castle was very enjoyable taste. Yeah.
It was really nice.
William agrees that the Dapper blend or Dapper Man was the best. Yeah. Barry Connor is saying it's coming your way. Thank you very much.
Excellent,
Thank you
Barry.
very much.
We'll be in touch and we'll get it sorted out. And we'll get the bottles sent out to the miniature sent out to the boys, out to people who comment, like, and share.
Well, we have a few other photographs tonight. This is what the burgers look like, all wrapped up. That's the way I like to see them, because you can't actually see the succulent burger with the onions and infused with whiskey and all the rest. But you can't actually see it.
Gherkins, no, Justin, they're beautiful. Absolutely.
I love gherkins. I love gherkins and burgers.
Beautiful, Justin.
I love them. This is you eating the burger for badness. Look at that.
It was lovely, Justin. It was all over my chin and all. It's lovely.
All right.
His face. Right, the donuts. I don't like donuts, Justin, but I had to eat one. Just.
Did you bring one? Did you bring me one?
No, I ate yours. Because I don't really like sweet stuff, so I ate one just so I could tell you what they're like. And they're Belfast Whiskey Week donuts, old donuts. And it's a donut. It's pineapple glazed mixed with Kohlrian whiskey with seared or grilled pineapple on the top of it. Just, it's lovely. It's very sweet and lovely. Just look. I've got free tickets and all for it. Look. I'll give those away tomorrow, because you'll not really be there. You'll not really get one, would you?
No. Listen, William McLaren sent Justin. You would have loved the burger. Yes, William. I would have. Would have is the operative word here. Here's Ted Two Stout. He says he's on the Limavady whiskey tonight. Quick question: is Kohlrian whiskey still available? The old timers used to say it made the best hot half ones.
Aye. Ted, you do get Kohlrian, but it's not the Kohlrian of old. The Kohlrian whiskey, when it was distilled at the old Kohlrian distillery, was regarded as one of the best Irish whiskies. Absolutely one of the best Irish whiskies. These days, it's a very, very, very sort of thin, very grainy blend that it's to make a hot whiskey. Yeah, I suppose you could, but it's one best avoid it. It's really sort of cheap and nasty, and trading on a once prestigious name that's been ruined, really.
Right, let's see if I've learned now. Was that the one that was approved by the Houses of Parliament? Was it Kohlrian whiskey?
Yeah, it was the one that was Irish whiskey that was sold in the Houses of Parliament. The one you'll probably see popping up regularly-ish is the 34-year-old bottle. Aye, that's the Kohlrian you buy today, and it's not up to much, to be quite honest. But the 34-year-old that was bottled in the, when was that? 1990s, I think it was bottled sometime. It was from the old distillery, and it's very collectible. It's probably £1,200-1,500 a bottle now, something like that. Really, really worth having. Really worth having.
Okay.
But again, it's not what they get today. Is not the equivalent of what it once was.
Is there people buying the wrong stuff by mistake, Marty? And if that's the case, then and being disappointed or wondering why? They've done it? Yeah.
Put it like this: it happened once at one of the auctions. Do you remember me and Carl talking about this? That somebody paid, was it £150 or something stupid for a bottle of old Kohlrian that you can buy literally and pretty much any Sainsbury's. Other supermarkets are available for like £16 or £18 or something stupid.
Okay. Strange. Gareth Spence is saying he stuck an order in for the donut box. They look too good.
They're really tasty. They are tasty now. I keep banging on about this. I don't do sweet tooth, so it wouldn't be something I would eat and really probably appreciate too much. But Justin, you'd love them. You'd think they were absolutely delicious.
Listen, this is where you get them from. There, Belfast Whiskey Week. Just Google Belfast Whiskey Week. It'll come up. It's not too late to get involved with it, really, is it?
No, there's stuff on every day, basically from noon all the way through to 10 o'clock and on beyond. Loads of events, loads of stuff. Just put up your head. Come down on one of my tours. Um, it'll be you get sort of six whiskies, a bit of a laugh and a crack, bit of crack for a couple of hours, 3 hours, whatever. I'm never in any great rush to finish a tour. I'm not one of these people that says, "Oh, it's 2 hours done." Um, if we're having a bit of crack, it'll last as long as we really want it to be. Um, and we'll get a few drinks done around. We learn a bit about Belfast, maybe a bit about whiskey, maybe a bit about whatever. And it's. I don't tend to labour whole piles of facts at people because I don't think most people are all that interested, to be honest. But
No.
no. So we had a good night last night. It was fun.
Should we show people, or should we save that until after the awards, or should we show them? Should we show them some of the stuff we got up to? Shall we?
Go on ahead. Go on ahead.
All right. We find this picture. I wanna show the pictures in the correct order here. Let me see. Look at this here. Look at that there.
Mm-hmm. Is that your wee baldy head? Is that your wee baldy head down there?
I think that's maybe baldy head there. I think that's maybe baldy head there. Yeah, it is. But there was a fair crowd of us there, and yeah, it was very good. We were all on the media table with the likes of Indian Blondie and Inga from Love Belfast, and one of the sponsors, U105, was sitting beside us as well. So a great night was had by all. It was pretty fabulous in Europe, and everything, of course, there. All the meal was whiskey infused. We won't show the pictures because I really will get annoyed if I keep on showing pictures of food.
Show the beef. Show the lovely big beef dinner.
I won't show the beef. I won't show the beef.
It was dead nice.
If you want to see the beef, you can go on. You go on Belfast. If you follow the hashtag.
Some people said the pepper sauce was too peppery. It wasn't. Pepper sauce was lovely.
Some of it was.
Spicy. It's lovely.
But it is. But there was a lot of people there got the recognition deserved. There's me. Look at that.
Yes.
There. There's me.
Ladies, form an orderly queue. The speed dating starts this week. Just that you should go on the speed dating. You should go on the speed dating, buddy. I think.
Is it not speed dating? Speed dating for whiskey? Or speed dating for partners?
For people of say the opposite gender, but they're not the opposite gender.
Oh,
people of
I thought it was a sort of speed dating thing for like pouring whiskies or trying whiskies.
No.
You know, I thought it was like
Paul,
that kind of speed dating.
Paul wants to be the new Cilla Black of Belfast. He wants to pair up and have whiskey babies down the line. And
listen, my advice is, Paul, leave it to Listdown Varna. Leave it to Listdown Varna. That's my advice, Paul.
No, speed dating. So if you are at this end, maybe fancy
I can't even make the shelf. I can only make the baggage trolley. There they go. I'm the baggage trolley. There I am on the baggage trolley in Europe Hotel. That's it. But here's a better one of me in the baggage trolley. Look at that one there. Look. See, you notice the difference? One is me without sunglasses, and one is me with sunglasses. Yeah, it is. But you got to meet one of your all-time heroes.
Listen, I always bang this woman's drum. Talk about her all the time on whiskey tastings and tours, and tell everybody about her. She's the lady responsible for this. She's the lady who's moved over and been picked up by Sazerac, and she got a Lifetime Achievement Award last night, and thoroughly deserved. One of the nice people, genuinely talented, totally and utterly has the world at her feet. I mean, she can do anything she wants to do. She's been snapped up at Lochgill by Sazerac, and listen, they are unbelievably lucky to have picked her up. Because there's any distillery in the world, really, if they could afford to take her on, would, because she's a phenomenal talent.
Look at this here. I heard James Bond are looking for a new leading role. Listen, I might be able to make the baddie, but not
Instead,
Bond. I don't.
do you remember? You know the way they had Jaws. You could just be mouth.
Uh,
Instead of Jaws, you could just be gub.
that's pretty good. That's true. That's true.
Did I show you this last week? I got a bottle of that. Campbelltown
You
Little.
did. You
Did I
did.
show
I
you
think
that
you
last
did.
week?
I think you did.
Yeah.
All the weeks are merging into
I
one.
got to come home here for 9 hours this week.
Right.
It's been weeks since I was actually home for any length of time. So I've actually, because I'm doing the Belfast Whiskey Week, I get to come home every night, get to go to my own bed. Just brilliant. Bit of a luxury.
I think you even turned down a suite at the Europa Hotel when I was there. You just wanted to come home. I mean, how many weeks loads of washing do you have to clean?
Nothing. I got home for 9 hours the other day, so I managed to get
So
washed done.
you managed. You did nine cycles.
Yeah, I got offered to stay in the Europa Hotel. So I just said no, I want to come home. I might, who knows, I might take a day and stay up during the week or whatever, have a drink or whatever. But at the minute, I just want to come home, get in my own bed.
So tell us about these whiskey awards that we're going to see. We're going to show. We're going to call it quits here at 5:30 and leave you with half an hour of sort of the whiskey awards. What all went down there?
Well, the Whiskey Awards, there were nominations for the Whiskey Awards, and some of them were a bit obscure. So there was the likes of Warehouse Man and stuff. And
well, they're the unsung heroes, Marty. They would be the unsung heroes.
I mean, the people who, I mean, nobody ever gives recognition to a lot of these people. And it's nice that the distributors are recognised. Distributors play a big part in all this kind of stuff. They're the people who actually put the drink in people's on shelves and therefore in people's hands and stuff. So it's nice to see people getting recognised for this kind of thing. I think this is going to be an annual thing. I think it's going to be people coming out every year and doing these kind of awards every year with the Belfast Whiskey Festival. So yeah, it's nice to see people getting awarded.
And of course, I mean, the likes of U105, Willis Insurance Risk Managers, but these are prominent Northern Ireland businesses which are sponsoring it. And I mean, they're just the main sponsors. There's a lot of people involved from the whiskey world in this as well.
Well, I mean, the thing is, there's a lot of people involved in it. And to be honest, there probably should be more. I mean, everybody should be really jumping on board. I think Paul realizes that he takes on quite a lot, and he's doing a whole lot of stuff, and he's trying to do everything, and he probably realizes that's getting too big for a one-man band.
It's big. I mean, there's over 111 events or something like that over 10 days.
So that's why, guys, if you book something and it's a little bit chaotic and a little bit crazy, it's basically one guy trying to do everything.
That's like 10 things a day, Marty. That's like 10 things a day.
Exactly. And the fact that anything runs at all, especially whenever you've got a wee guy that runs all the way up the Botanic Avenue. Oh, it was dead funny. It was dead funny. But no, so, I mean, the hiccups and problems, there always is, but if everybody knows there's going to be hiccups and problems, you laugh, you smile, you go on with it and just enjoy yourself, and all works out in the end, really, doesn't it?
Well, that's it. Well, keep stick with us. There's still half an hour to come. Here's all the winners and the runners up tonight. There's Declan Boyle just before we start. I hope you're getting to the Whiskey Week, but not too busy. Enjoy yourself, everyone. Well,
so guys,
here's lots of reasons why you should go.
Just one more thing. Tours all week. 12 o'clock and 6 p.m. 12 noon, 6 p.m. Start at City Hall. We walk around, show you a couple of things, talk about whiskey, and we get drinks along the way. Stopping, wherever I decide to stop and drink whatever there is. You get your glass, tipple. Tell us what you think. Don't labour too much about the whole thing. and have a bit of crack and a bit of a laugh. So,
and we'll see you next week. But stick here. Next half hour is the
I'll
winners
let you
and runners up.
I'll let you in a little secret. Justin might join me during the week. So if you're really, really unlucky, you'll get me and Justin.
I'm only coming because I want one of those bloody burgers and a donut and a bloody donut and a donut.
Look, just I'm going to give these all away tomorrow, just to random people. I just walk up and say, "Do you want one? Take one of these here," and post it to social media so I can share it with my friend Justin. All these people think you're actually joking. I know you're 100%.
If this stops working the next half hour, the reason is I've gone to the chippy before it shuts at 11 to get a burger. Right, here we go. 9-8.
Bye guys, take care.
Start with with a big one. So this is for the runner-up of Brand Ambassador of the Year, and this is Sarah Kennedy from McDonald's. Hey, hold on. Okay. No, I'm only joking.
That's mean. That was mean.
So the winner in this category, Brand Ambassador of the Year, who's not here tonight, and someone may come up and accept her award, is Lauren McMullen from Bushmills Distillery.
But Lauren just wanted me to let everybody know how much she appreciated everyone's support and the fact that industry have really supported her throughout everything that she's done, and she's really so thankful for the fact that everyone voted for her tonight, and she wishes she could be here to celebrate with you all. So thank you so much.
This one then is for Bar Manager of the Year, and someone says that he knows this person, so I'm sure he can come and collect him. Willie Ahern from the Palace Bar wins runner-up Bar Manager of the Year, and William, you said you know him, so you can come and collect him for her. Okay, so Bar Manager of the Year winner, Mark Cornell from Berk's Jazz Bar.
Happy days. There you go. Okay, give me that. Very good.
So then for Irish Whiskey Bar of the Year, runner-up is Bittles Bar. Okay, so winner of the Irish Whiskey Bar of the Year, the Duke of York. I was going to say on request, Sarah would ask to come and collect. So Bartender of the Year, runner-up, Emily Docherty. Bartender of the Year then winner, Joe Brady from Bullet Bar. I'm going to leave this one here. Independent Brand Ambassador of the Year, and really looking at people who are not necessarily tied down to a specific brand or distillery. Runner-up here is Brian Hennessy. He's not here tonight, but listen, well done. And, again, the winner for Independent Brand Ambassador of the Year, who is here tonight, Mark McConville.
There is no runner-up award for this, and it was a really interesting one because a lot of people might not know how these awards came about, but they didn't come about by me nominating anyone. So the committee here and people who work on Belfast Whiskey Week did not nominate anyone. They were all nominated. Everyone who's nominated into these awards are nominated by the industry. Specifically, we asked brands and distilleries to come back with their own nominations. So, funnily enough, the winner of this award, which is Independent Sales Representative of the Year, who's not here tonight though, I would like to say, I can't disagree with this, which is Nathan Evans. Well done to Nathan. Now, no one's here to pick up the award from Anzac. No. Oh, there we go. There we go. Wow.
Hey.
Hello.
Hello.
That's
There. I'll say, turn around.
Who's saying it?
Who kisses?
Nothing.
Later.
So for Warehouse Manager Personnel of the Year, runner-up is Pat McCarthy. It should add that Pat McCarthy is at Two Stacks Irish Whiskey down in Newry, so I'll keep a hold of that. Thank you much. And the winner, though, of Warehouse Manager Personnel of the Year is Chris Coulter, Eccleville Distillery.
Speech? Do you want a speech?
Speech. Yeah.
Oh, okay. You come round.
So, Chris.
There's always one.
Chris.
You have to bow down because it's like...
Chris is not here, but if he was here, I couldn't repeat what I would have said anyway. He would have been chucked out after 2 minutes, after 10 seconds. So, yeah, Chris works hard at our place. He started off as a joiner, came in as a cooker, and is now warehouse manager and doing great, and there's a real enthusiasm. So, brilliant. Thank you very much. I wanted to take a chance while I'm here, because it needs said from our side of the table, from the brand side of the table. I want to thank Paul, Stuart, and all the guys at Belfast Whiskey Week, not just this year, but since 2019, and all the guys that have put the effort in for the last 3-4 years, both in premise and online. It's been a great festival for the last 4 years. We're all delighted that it's back in-house and in Belfast. I think next year will be phenomenal. But the work that's went in 100 too many events, 118 events, 111 events. I mean, it'll be a great week, but the work, we see it in the background, because we help out bits and pieces, about 1%, but the 99% those guys put in is phenomenal. Belfast needs this, the industry needs this, other cities should be doing this and aren't. Belfast are doing it, and it's a credit to Paul, a credit to Belfast Whiskey Club, which I'm a member of, and a proud member of, and if you're not in the club, get part of it. The best people in the world, a lot of them here tonight, great friends. If you're not part of the club, join it. But yeah, I think credit to Paul, credit to the club, and all the people in the last 4 years that have been down, give their own time during COVID, helped out, to help get to where it is now. I think this week will be great. Next year it's going to blow the socks off. So yeah, to Paul, Stuart, the rest guys, amazing. Thank you very much.
That was very humbling. Thank you very much. Yeah, I need to just chill. I mean, people are being very being very nice. Yeah, if I cry here, whatever. Okay, so designer of the most eye-catching label, and this was on a bottle.
lots of labels, but it was on a bottle. The runner-up is M&E Design. Those who don't know who M&E Design are, they're the guys who produced the Method and Madness labels. So I'm going to say a few words here for the winner of the designer of the most eye-catching label. This is Chris Crooks, Dragon Claw Whiskey. Chris is actually not here tonight, not because he doesn't want to be, because he's actually the first real event of the festival, which is taking place over in house over in Botanic Avenue, and he has a whiskey cocktail food party club night which is taking place. So he's not here, he's unable to do that, but well done to Chris. I think no runner-up in this award, but designer of the most eye-catching Irish whiskey advert. This goes to Dara Neely Design. Dara Neely Design. Oh, and the design, sorry. Yeah, thanks sir. And the design is actually for McConnell's Irish Whiskey. I must apologise, sorry. What was it written?
Can I give you that one hand? This and that hand and a... Can I do that there? Oh, you're right.
Okay, so this category is for PR Company of the Year. Runner-up, Duffy Rafferty. Winner of PR Company of the Year is MW Advocate.
I'm prepared for a kiss, if it has to happen.
Wholesaler of the Year, runner-up here is Musgrave Group. Winner of Wholesaler of the Year, Anzac. Cocktail Mixology Specialist of the Year, runner-up, Seamus Oak. Cocktail Mixology Specialist of the Year, then winner, Emily Doherty.
I've never done this speech before, so I don't really know what to say, but thank you so much to anyone who voted for me. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Emily says it's about people who voted for her. That's really interesting. We put out a number of these out, went directly to public vote, and we made it a 48-hour, very quick turnaround public vote on some of these awards. And actually there was over 1,200 votes cast for every category. So listen, a lot of people played a part in not just the nominations, but obviously in the decision making there. So well done, Emily. Apprentice Distiller Blender. Apprentice Distiller Blender of the Year. So for Apprentice Distiller Blender of the Year, runner-up, Hugh Feenan, Cologne Distillery.
I wonder who's going to win it.
So then, a winner of Apprentice Distiller Blender of the Year, Terry Henry, Copeland Distillery.
There you go. Thank you very much. Congratulations, well done.
Good
Well
luck.
deserved.
So, Retail Partner of the Year, runner-up, Celtic Whiskey Shop. The winner then of Retail Partner of the Year is the Vineyard. Well done.
Congratulations, well done.
So, Distributor of the Year runner-up, High Spirits. Okay then, Distributor of the Year winner, Anzac. Okay, Irish Whiskey Experience of the Year, Kohlrian Distillery, runner-up. And the winner then of Irish Whiskey Experience of the Year, the Gibson Experience in Middleton, Cork. Well done. Master Distiller Blender of the Year, runner-up in this category, which is fierce, genuinely fierce category, Brendan Carty, Cologne Distillery. And then the winner of Master Distiller Blender of the Year, Colin Meakin, Bushmills Distillery. Now, Colin's not here tonight, but I did speak to Colin on the phone. I had a conversation with him. He was genuinely humbled by this award, so he appreciates that, and he couldn't make it for prior engagement. But listen, I think that says it all. That was a big category full of big players. I'm going to move on. I've got 3 awards here I'd like to give out before we finish. These are awards dedicated generally by the vessel. The rest were nominated by the industry or people within the industry and voted on in the main by the public. These are not. I'd like to start by giving out an award, a special recognition of outstanding support to Belfast Whiskey Week. And I think that this is important that we recognise that people have, for the last 4 years, really supported what we've tried to achieve here. They're not here tonight, other prior engagements. However, I would like to say, and I believe Jarlath will come up and help accept this award on behalf of Irish Whiskey Auctions, who genuinely have very much supported us for the last few years, and it's been an absolute pleasure working with the team down there, Anthony and Katie, Robert and the likes, who genuinely have actually moved hell and earth at certain points to help the festival, particularly when we were online and we were supporting the festival around the world. So I really want to say thank you to them. It's a shame they're not here tonight. However, going forward, listen, it'd be great. William hit the nail on the head when we're talking about these awards specifically, and what this festival's about. And it is about, like, it's about having crack, and it's about enjoying whiskey. It's about inviting people to come and enjoy whiskey as well. So it's not just for the enthusiast and the whiskey drinker. This festival's about lots of different people. But these awards are about people who have made the industry what it is and where it is today. This award might come out of the blue to a lot of people, might not, who know who this person is. And certainly I actually didn't know who this person was. I've never met this person. And I would just like to say a few words. We work in partnership with lots of different brands. We work in lots of partnerships with lots of different companies here in Belfast. You know, I haven't named them all tonight, but we work with the likes of Duke of York. We're working with the Clover Group. We're working with the Anchor Group. We're working with O'Donuts, who do collaborative work with, you know, be it Belfast Cookery School or be it Chocolate Manor, Willis Group. There's a massive amount of people we're doing work with. We do it, and we've built up a great relationship with the Northern Ireland Wine and Spirits Institute. This award goes to Robin Gibson, who sadly passed away within the last 6 months. The award goes as a special recognition to Robert Gibson for outstanding support to the Irish whisky, wine and spirit education in Northern Ireland. But for anyone who doesn't know who Robin Gibson is, okay, Robin Gibson brought to Northern Ireland specifically the diploma, which most people within the trade, most people who have gone through the WSET would have done that here in Northern Ireland. He genuinely is someone that we should be remembering, and I know that going forward we will remember Robin and hopefully in partnership then with Northern Ireland Wine and Spirit Institute. So I'm going to say a few words about Robin just to give everyone an idea of who he was. He was a founding member of the Northern Ireland Wine and Spirit Institute, set back up in 1979. Really by industry personnel. It was people who worked in hotels and restaurants. And listen, Robin has then sequentially had been the secretary and also the chairman over 3 separate occasions, covering a 9-year period total. He remained a faithful committee member until 2009. I would like to say we do have a representative this evening, and I would like to welcome up Richard Lee to accept this award. I do think that we sometimes forget people in the industry, and unfortunately at Robin's passing, I think it was a little bit of a wake-up call to people who did know him, and the people who we were working with wanted to show some sort of recognition. So I thought tonight was fitting to do so. Okay? Thank you.
If you want to. If you don't, you don't.
Your mother.
Okay.
Well, thank you very much, Paul. I'm sorry to say I never met Robin either, but a number of my colleagues at the Northern Ireland Wine and Spirit Institute did all of their training with him. And I know what a big job taking the diploma is. It's a WSET diploma. It's a really serious study for 2 years. And when I did it in London, I had the support of a large organisation, a lot of teachers, a lot of classrooms, a huge amount of infrastructure. Robin set it up all on his own here and taught a whole generation of enthusiasts up to that level. It's quite an extraordinary achievement. So thank you very much again for the recognition.
Okay, so our final award for this evening again is a special recognition award. This time it's a special recognition for outstanding service to Irish whisky, and I would like to invite Helen and Holland to come up and receive this award. I would like to say, and if you don't mind coming up, Helen, I'd like to say a couple of words with you here. Yeah, I don't think there was much point in me talking about Helen when she was sitting down. Do you know what, William? Did William call you the Queen of Irish Whiskey? Oh wow! So I can't use that one. Look, I'm a fanboy. Anyone who knows me, I'm a fanboy of Bushmills. Like I genuinely am a fanboy of what Bushmills has done and where it's come. The spirit is a constant. Has been a constant in my whiskey drinking for the last 15 years, give or take. But genuinely, I've been touched, and look, we met literally just virtually. We didn't meet physically. We met virtually, and certainly at a period in time when you were at Bushmills and you have brought to us the Causeway collection, and your name is all over those bottles, and it means so much to me to see that genuinely being recognised so far and wide across the world, touching lots of people. And listen, I want to know, and I know that there's many people in the room who know this, that you are and have been an inspiration to many. It's genuinely absolutely fantastic to hear the people who have worked with you, who are gained so much from you. And I wanted to personally just recognise that tonight, and I'm sure everyone else in the room would as well. So listen, well done, Helen. If you want to say anything, you're more than welcome, but no pressure to do.
Thank you, Paul. Thank you, everybody from Belfast Whiskey Week. I'm humbled I'm honoured and I'm delighted. Making whiskey is the best job on earth, but it only is because of the people that surround us and enjoy our product. I always say that I make whiskey so that people can make memories, and I want to thank you tonight because this is a memory made for me that will last a lifetime. So tonight I'll raise a glass to you all, to everybody back at our distilleries, to all of those that are no longer with us. And I just want to say thank you and good night.
A couple of thanks again for people who've travelled from as far as, well, just halfway around the world. Fair play. I don't know if I would do the same, but listen, thank you very much for doing that. I would like to say thank you to Rachel Harriott, if she's still in the room. Yes, okay. Rachel's been helping me every step of the way in terms of the conversation that we've had with Belfast. So a lot of people might not have heard about Belfast Whiskey Week online or around the world this year because we've been very quiet, because actually we've been talking to people in Belfast. We've been talking to people here about Belfast Whiskey Week, and we've been trying very hard to create a programme, which, by the way, no doubt will have its little ups and downs, no doubt that will have its little blips. But to pull off such a big festival takes a lot of people, and it takes quite specifically the distilleries and the people within the industry, the ambassadors that we have around the tables, and the support staff in the background to make this happen. So if it wasn't for Willis Group, and if it wasn't for people like Andrew who have belief in the festival, if it wasn't for people like Jarlath and Peter who's sitting there, sometimes pulling their hairs out, if it wasn't for the people who are supporting us and the collaborators, Connor's here tonight, Marty's is still here, so Marty's one of the tour guides, Marty McCauley. Look, we would not be the same without him. So listen, I appreciate tonight. Oh, I'm sorry. Laurie drove all the way up as well. I know you guys had a long trip, so Laurie's here doing some tastings with us as well. And Finn on the corner, who, well, he's elusive. Maybe he's under.
He always is.
Is he here?
Yes, he's here. Yeah.
Oh, shut the front door. No way. Oh my God. Well done. Well done. Well done. So, and listen, thanks very much to the 4 distilleries this year. We have 4 festival bottles this year. Cologne, Ecklenville. We have another one then from 2 Stacks and 1 from Hinch. So listen, the festival has gone from strength to strength. I hope everyone enjoys themselves. Thank you very much to our special guests who came tonight. Thank you, Roman, for the speech. Helen, enjoy your evening. Thank you very much, guys.
I'm really terribly sorry to be an insurance broker talking to you all. It's not something anybody ever wants to hear. I'm not going to give a health and safety speech you'll be glad to hear. So I just want to say thank you very much to Paul for hosting the evening. I want to say thanks to everybody who's attended, to all the distilleries who are involved throughout the whole week. Not just the ones who were mentioned earlier, but the ones who are taking part in events, the collaborators with the coffee, the chocolate, the cheese, the meats, the charcuteries, the burgers, every event going. I appreciate that as a sponsor. I want to see as much engagement as possible, and there's a number of companies here I'm involved with. The truth is, you know, whiskey is the lifeblood of Belfast. It has been for 100 years or more, 200-300 years. It was a huge part of our history, every bit as much as the shipyards, and perhaps overlooked for years as part of that history. I think the fact is, when we come together like this, we start to appreciate the people, past and present, who have made that part of the journey, and I think it's important that we try to remember that along the way. I think the bars, the hospitality industry, which has had it hard over the last few years, particularly the last 2 or 3 years, the bartenders, the mixologists, the people who simply turn up and pour our pints, they're a huge part of what make us happy day in, day out, and we should celebrate it. And the whiskey behind the bar makes it all the better. So to all the people who make the whiskey behind the bar, I'm eternally grateful. And I'm grateful for every free sample I get. Thank you.